Two young men were pulled from the river near Blythe Ferry boat ramp in Meigs County over the weekend.
Emergency services confirmed the drowning happened on Friday night. Cornelia Nicholson has more.
It was in this area between the Blythe Ferry and the Highway 60 bridge where two young men had decided to go swimming Friday night. But because of the rough water conditions that night, it made swimming impossible. The water near Blythe Ferry Rd looks calm now, but Meigs County Emergency Services Director Tony Fennell says that wasn't the case Friday evening.
The water was very choppy. The flood of the rain before had a lot of murkiness and a lot of debris in the water with elevated water heights.
Fennell says two young men, 19 and 20 years old, and one of their girlfriends went to an elevated area near the Highway 60 bridge, planning to jump off into the water and swim.
One of the young men had jumped off, was immediately in trouble, according to the eyewitness.
Fennell says the other young man jumped in to save his friend, but was also caught in the rough waters.
With both of them in the water in these conditions, they was unable to maneuver, and both of them eventually drowned.
He says both Meigs and Rhea County Emergency Services, with help from Hamilton County crews, took to the water to recover the young men. But because the debris and wind were so rough on the rescue boats, Fennell said they had to pause their efforts until Saturday morning.
Around 10:30 Saturday morning, we was able to recover one of the victims by using a underwater sonar along with a underwater robot.
He says the second victim was recovered around 12:30, and they were able to identify them as the same young men who had jumped off the bluff the night before. Fennell says the families of the men have been notified, but their names have not yet been released. We've reached out to the families of these two young men to learn more about who they were. Once we hear back from them, we will bring you that update here on air and on our website, local3news.com. In Meigs County, Cornelia Nicholson, Local 3 News.